So David Ackerman here with Heat Nation, speaking with Heat big man Orlando Robinson. Orlando, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. Hope your day has been going well. To get things started, we can obviously talk about Summer League. Super big performances there. How do you feel that it went overall?
Well, honestly, I feel like Summer League just went amazing. Being able to play in front of my family and friends, and being able to show all the hard work I've been putting in since the playoffs started. I was very excited to go out there and compete.
And based off of it, you obviously showed a bunch of different things, a 3-point shot that maybe not a lot of people had remembered that you kind of had back from college. What do you feel is the biggest part of your game that you need to work on?
I would say defense. I would say my defensive versatility needs to be heightened. I feel like on all the pick and rolls, I just need to be elite. I need to be an elite pick and roll defender. Um, and I'm pretty good when it's just one on one, but I feel like if I just get that down, then I'll be able to stay on the court so I can show off my or be able to utilize my offensive bag because you got to stay on the court. You got to be able to guard and stay on the court. So I feel like that needs to be sharp so that I'll be able to effectively play.
And does that improvement come from just a bunch of game reps, practice reps, or is it a lot about film too?
It's more film and just getting your body stronger. If you see the offense, the opponent's offensive strategy, if you watch it, then your vision will be better. You'll see things. And if you get your body stronger, that just allows you to do more. The stronger your body is, the more you're able to do and maintain.
So when you were having these performances, the 36 points against the Celtics, did it feel like you were dominating, or you were kind of so zeroed in on everything that you weren't even conscious of really how the game was flowing?
I feel like I was just flowing because if you look at it, I wasn't really scoring like one-on-one buckets. I probably had like maybe one or two one-on-one buckets, but all the other buckets came from just playing off my teammates and taking the open shots and whatever was available to me based on what I could do. I took advantage of it. And I dominated in the sense of me being efficient and me being very efficient with my shots and making the shots that I took. And but in terms of like having the ball and just like everybody clear out, like I wouldn't say I dominated that way. I just dominated in my role and just being the main guy out there. So yeah.
You alluded to your teammates. One of them that you connected well with during this summer league is Jamari Bouye. I actually got the chance to speak with him yesterday. He kind of praised you a bit. What have you seen from him? Obviously, you spent some time with him during the season and in last summer league. What type of growth have you seen from him?
Tremendous. I mean, shoot, when he was in college, he was a scorer.
Yeah.
Now he's like Now he's like a facilitator. Now he's getting 10 assists, leading the summer league in assists and everything. So his growth, like being like a point guard for real, it's just crazy because now like he's seeing getting people open, getting me open, finding me when I'm open in the right perfect timing, getting everybody organized. Like he's really like become a very vocal leader out there, and it's credit to him and all the hard work he's put into.
What about Nikola Jovic?
Nico, I mean, shoot, that man, he's been doing. He's been getting back because he's been injured a couple times, but nah, he's great. He's always been good. He's always been good. Just being aggressive in transition. His 3-point shot always stayed the same. Stayed lethal. Like Nico's great because he has so many tools offensively, and he just uses them all, and they're all efficient. And you don't know what you're going to get from him. He may space the floor and hit 5 threes, or he may lead the team in transition points. Like Nico is like he's very versatile and he's a great player. So like, and in summer league, you got to see a little bit of that in sack, and yeah.
Is it a little crazy to think how you three, just to mention you guys, didn't get as much playing time last year and could easily see a decent amount of minutes going into this year?
You said is it crazy to see?
Yeah, like just how is that feeling where you guys might not have played a huge role last year and you could easily get, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes a night this coming season?
I mean, that's just growth, you know, people getting better, people's role expanding. And going into this season, I feel like it's gonna be crazy, but I feel like we're ready for it. Miami Heat do a good job with keeping us prepared for what we need to do for our jobs. And I feel that once we get the opportunity to go out there and play, and once we build that trust with our head coach, I feel we'll be very comfortable out there playing. So it's gonna be wild though. I know that. Big
And
step.
last season you had a stretch, I think it was right before the All-Star break. You had a decent amount of performances. We're getting consistent minutes. It might have been, I think, a little over 10 straight games played. And you had your thumb injury, a little restricted by the two-way status and all those rules. How hard was it after the All-Star break to have to come back and take a back seat to those veteran signings like Kevin Love and Cody Zeller?
I mean, as a player, you always want to play, and just seeing that happen was just like, oh, okay, well, boom, knock on the chin. But I learned. I mean, I adapted from it, and I still could learn.
Mhm.
I still was able to see, though I wasn't playing, and everybody wants to play, but I still took that opportunity to watch Cody and Kevin Love impact the game, impact our team, especially from being new, and how they just molded with how we did things there and how they adapted to the change of pace. Because Kevin was with Cleveland the whole time.
Mhm.
Cody's just coming back. So just seeing them adjust to all of their own personal things and to mold with like our style of play, and how Kevin came and impacted the team, started, helped Bam on the glass, helped space the floor, like just watching the things that they did specifically in their own games. And they're both like bigs, they're both 4 and 5. So like
Mhm.
I could learn from them watching how they impacted the game so that this year I could take those same things that I watched them do and apply it in my game so I can help my team win. So I mean, it was a knock on the chin, but at the same in the same sense, I was still able to learn from it.
I think people would kind of say you were a similar mold to Cody before watching you in summer league, but now if you ask people, they would say you're kind of more similar to Kevin, showing
Mm.
off that 3-point range. What were you able to learn from the both of them that you're going to take moving forward?
Well, Cody, his pick and roll defense is dope. His the way that he can be up to the touch, like right there, right where the screen is, and keep the roll and guard the roll, keep the guy in front of him. Like I was watching him a lot in the playoffs because Bam usually just switches. There's
Yeah.
only a couple instances where he really drops for real, but when he does it, he does do it at an elite level. But Cody does it more often than Bam does. So I was able to watch more of him do it. And just to see him affect the ball screen, put pressure on the guard, and be able to get back to the big, I feel like that's something I'm definitely going to need to have in my repertoire going into next season. And Kevin just, I mean, doing everything like boxing out, rebounding. He takes charges. I don't take charges,
Yeah,
but
I heard that recently.
but I I'm gonna learn. I'm a big. Like I'd rather just go up there and block the shot. But if there's a chance I need to take a charge, I'm take a charge. Ain't nothing wrong with taking charges out here. But just seeing how he was like starting to break with his outlet passes and pushing the tempo and spacing the floor, hitting that three, hitting that pick and pop three, like those are some things that I know I was able to do, but he was doing them at an more efficient level. So the only difference between me and Kevin Love is he was just doing it more efficiently and more professionally. I could shoot the three, but he was just doing it at a different level. So this has been that entire summer. This little gap. That's what I've been working towards, just shooting the ball more efficiently, more smooth, more consistent, so that this next year that he could see that that's actually in my bag too.
Mhm. I'm gonna have to hold you to the Chargers thing. I'm gonna keep track every single game, every single time you're
All
in.
right, all right. I don't know. It's an art. It's a skill set. I don't know if I can pick it up, but I'll try.
Have
I'll
you
try.
ever taken a charge in your
Yes,
life? Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
By accident or
But
on purpose?
on purpose.
Oh,
I took one, and yeah, I don't
I,
think I took one in college. I don't think I took one in college. I can say that. I don't think I took one in college. So like probably like high school or something. I don't know. I
uh,
was a big though. I
yeah.
don't see no fives taking charges like that. So that's that in my defense. In my defense. In my defense.
Another part of your game that I think a lot of people are going to start to learn is your passing. I feel like not too many people noticed it this summer or in previous years. Talk a little bit about what you feel you can do as a passer, because I think it was a little under 3 assists a game this summer league, and obviously as a big man, it's very valuable. Whether it be in the half court, maybe like a Bam style, or outlet passes, as you alluded to with Kevin.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit of both, you know. Like I had a couple outlets. I threw that one to Bouye. He got a dunk. I'm still getting used to that football pass that Kevin throws like that.
Mhm.
But in terms of like passing, I mean in college I had to be a good passer because they were double teaming me.
Yeah.
So if I wasn't a good passer, then my teammates wouldn't have got shots. So um obviously they're not double teaming me in the league just yet. So um but no, my passing ability has always been I've always been well rounded. I've always been okay at a lot of things. And
Mhm.
over the years then I went from okay to being good at a lot of things,
Yeah.
but not great at one. So like people say that like my passing ability is great, but I feel like it's just okay. I feel like it's just good at a base level, but I've always been a good passer. Like I know how to like pass the ball. I don't know. My dad says it all the time. He's like, I don't know, when you pass the ball to somebody, they just make the shot. It's like a very cool thing to have. Like I never had that. No matter how I passed the ball, like they weren't gonna make it. But somehow, some way, when you pass the ball, your teammates make the shot. But yeah, I mean, I had to be a good passer in college because if I wasn't, we probably wouldn't win as much games. But just moving forward, and I just kept those skills, and they don't never really disappear.
Yeah.
If you continue to work on them, I mean, they don't go anywhere. So just the opportunity to showcase that and my comfortability out in summer league allowed me to be like the passer that you saw.
You talked about your dad. Is he a harsh critic? I know a lot of times with kids growing up, their parents are usually the toughest ones on them.
Oh yeah, my dad pushed me in a lot of different ways: basketball, manlyhood, all kinds of things. Like he's the one that put the ball in my hands. He's the one that kept it there. And once he found out that basketball was something I really wanted to do, he pushed me relentlessly. And credit to him, he's one of the biggest reasons why I'm in this position today.
And one of those positions is recently getting a standard contract. How did it feel to have all that hard work rewarded in that way? I can assume when you told your family, it was one of the best moments of your life.
Yeah, it was very surreal. I have a hard time processing information. Like when they told me that, they told me before summer league. I was just
Yeah.
like, I didn't even do anything yet. But um, it took me a minute. I had to take a couple hours to myself to understand like what actually happened because I didn't think it would be that sudden to where they would sign me like that. So when they did, I was just like coming to terms with it. And they called me. They were just like, I heard you guys signed. Why didn't you call me?
No.
I was like, because I'm still
Yeah.
here. Like I'm still like trying to put it together because I'm not here. And they're just like, dude, like I was like, yes, like it's crazy. But it was a crazy moment, and my foot's in the door, and that's and um now I could really embrace me being in the league because last year I didn't really embrace it. I was just like surviving,
Yeah.
just trying not to mess up the opportunity that I was given, and I just did the best from what I was doing. But I never got to be like, wow, I'm in the league.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my first game in the league wasn't like, oh, this is my first NBA game. I'm so happy. This is like that. I was just like, got to take full advantage of the opportunity. Got to take full advantage of the opportunity. And now, like, I feel like me walking into this next situation, I'll appreciate it more, and I'll
Mhm.
be able to look at it for what it really is, which is really my dream to play ball, professional ball.
And when your family's able to see them, or when you see your family that first game, that's going to be a different type of feeling, I assume.
Exactly. When I'm able to bring them out and they can come stay with me and watch the game, it's going to be an amazing feeling.
What was the big? Did you make a big purchase after that contract, or not yet?
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be making any huge purchases until I get like
A nice
uh
deal.
yeah. Once I get something a little better, some a little better contract. I'm gonna save my chicken right now. I'm gonna save the bread. And then once I have some money where I could do some, I'm thinking like Bam level. Best believe I'm getting the dream car. Don't worry. But until then, I think I'm gonna just, be responsible.
What is the dream car?
One 1973 Dodge Charger.
Sounds like you've been thinking about that for a while.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is the exact year, but like any muscle car you saw you used in the Fast and Furious, I want that. I
Okay.
want that one. Any car you saw Dominic Toretto drive, I need it. That's my speed right there.
I'm talking about that. Do you think the franchise has kind of lost a bit as it goes on? As it is in
You
like
know,
10th or 11th
yeah,
at this point?
they know it. They know it, but they're stretching it as long as they can. No, I love Fast and the Furious movies, but and I'm gonna watch it to the end. But they know they're stretching it because at first it was street racing, and now they was in space, and then they doing all this, and now it's like the army, and they go into different countries and blowing stuff up. I'm just like, all right, bro. The
What,
first two movies like made sense to me, and the
what was
fifth
it?
one was the best in my opinion.
That's literally what is I was about to ask you your
I
favorite.
mean, they should have stopped it there.
It would have been a great ending.
Like they were still racing, but they wanted to like mess over the cartel, and then they got all the bread, and they were gonna just retire. I would have been cool, but they wanted to make another one, and another one, and one.
I mean, but maybe by the time you get a big contract, they'll be on the 20th or 15th. I don't even know.
Nah, I like yeah, I said that last year. I mean, I said the last movie they had. I really thought that was the last one. This one has to be the last one. I don't know what narrative they can flip. I don't know what they gonna do, but this got to be the last one. Because if this is not the last one, like, what are we doing at this point?
No, what if
It's gonna be
they call you up and they say we'll only do a next one if you're the lead role?
man. Look, man, don't say that. Don't say that. I'll hop in. I'll be right next to Dom. I'll be right next to Dom talking about all we need is family. You better quit playing with me. I'll do it.
All right, kind of moving back to basketball. One of your best abilities is rebounding, and that was a bit of an issue for the team last season. You could obviously help being next to Bam in that regard. How else do you think you could help playing alongside him? And do you envision yourself getting a lot of minutes next to him?
Yeah, I do. Rebounding definitely because Bam's really like Bam and Caleb. But no knock on Caleb. He's a great rebounder. Great rebounder. But like on the offensive glass, like I feel like I can help Bam in that sense because it takes two, three people to box me out. Like one person's not just gonna be able to box me out. And if me and Bam are going at the same time, like all consistently, like all the time, then it's just like it puts pressure on like the opponent because it's just like, all right, we got him and him to box out. And they're going every time because that's just how I play. And that's how Bam plays too. So I feel like offense, like rebounding in general, I'll be able to help. Spacing the floor, being able to shoot the three efficiently, corner threes, top of the key. Um, just being able to be that relief, just basically like Kevin Love was doing. Just I'm younger, just like and just being able to do more with my youth and my ability, and just like that. Because in the same sense, like I can blitz ball screens. If a 4 and a 5 set a screen with Bam, we could just switch it like space floor. I'm a good passer. And I've learned how to play off the ball. I haven't had many reps playing with Bam because I've been like his backup. But like if I needed to play off the ball with Bam, I don't see any hiccups with that. I feel like I'd be comfortable.
What would it mean to be a key contributor on a finals winning team this season, or just going deep?
It means a lot. It means a lot because just to see the growth from me just being undrafted and then moving up to having a role in the team, and obviously we're going for the finals. Like there's no other goal. So with the Heat, so just that would be great. That'd be a wonderful story. Just coming from being undrafted, playing a little bit, and then next year being a key component of a winning finals team. That'd be dope.
Did you always envision that as a kid?
Winning the finals, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to be great. I wanted people to remember. I wanted to leave my name on the game. I wanted to just be known for one of the greats, like all the greats, LeBron, Kobe, Dirk, like Michael, like just leaving their stamp. Like I won the NBA championship, and this is the team that did it, and this is the squad that did it for that year. Like I love that. Like I feel like I'm playing basketball, and that's like the point, just win. Like, we're not playing it for any other reason. I mean, some people may be like, in my eyes, like if I'm playing ball, I want to compete. And I want to compete at the highest level. And if I win at the highest level, if my team wins at the highest level, then that's just like the ultimate goal. Like we did it. This is why we're playing to best, And that's why I play. That's why I play.
All right, so I have not a couple, it's more than a couple, rapid fire questions. No need for elaborate answers, just off the top of your head.
Yeah.
All right. So, favorite player growing up?
I have so many.
You can list more than one. If you need an elaborated response, go ahead.
I have so many. Carmelo.
Okay.
Yep.
Favorite shoe to hooping?
Jordans.
Jordans? A specific one or just any of them?
Actually, any of them. Because I've played in Jordans before, so just any Jordan. I love Jordans.
Are you hitting Bam up to get some shoes?
Oh yeah, you wear the same size. Mm-hmm. He be hooking me up. He got way too many. He be hooking me up. That's the big dog right there. But yeah, I basically wear all of those.
That's good. Proudest basketball moment?
Proudest basketball. Just making it to the NBA.
The next one. What'd you spend your first paycheck on?
Uber Eats.
Uber. What'd you get?
I'm just playing. But Uber Eats is my best friend. Let me tell you that right now. But I think I went to the design district and I got some pants from Off-White. I got a fit. I got a whole fit. I was just like, you know what? Because I was just wearing like the same stuff over and over again. So I was like, this time I'm gonna get something so I can take pictures. So I went and I got a fit.
Is this in your closet at least?
Of course. I rewear things. I haven't gotten out of that. I'm not at that level where I wear one thing and I just throw it away or put it in the closet and forget about it. Like I wear a lot of my stuff.
Go to Uber Eats order since you mentioned Uber Eats.
Ooh, I would have to say Kush. Kush. A burger, fries, sweet potato fries, honey mustard, fried pickles.
Well, when you're on the road, you tend to order in or go out to eat?
Room service.
Okay.
service. I don't be going outside like that. I might start, but I was more indoors this last year.
Yeah, now with a little more money, people might be hitting you up to take them out to eat, huh?
No, I ain't taking nobody out to eat. I'm to myself. I ain't got no man. I ain't rich. I don't know what they over here asking me. No, no,
Yeah, you're gonna be out there sending the Venmo requests while they're ordering, or
no. I'm gonna be in my hotel room ordering a steak and a fry, and I'm gonna call it a night and a Sprite, and I'm good.
funniest teammate on the team.
Kane, Kane is hilarious.
Jamari said that too. He
Yeah,
must be really funny.
Kane's a fool. He's hilarious. Just it's not. He's not even trying to be funny. It's just how he reacts to certain things is hilarious. Like how he. I'm not even gonna put his business out there. I ain't gonna put it.
Yeah, don't get yourself in trouble. Best music taste on the team.
Music taste as in like variety, because everybody listens to a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, I would say me on my summer league team or on the Heat.
Do both. You can do both.
Summer league. Variety wise, I would say myself because I listen to a lot of music. Like, I don't listen to just one artist. Like Kane listens to Young Boy. Nico listens to Serbian music. Uh, well, yeah, I don't know on the summer league team. I would say myself because I'm very diverse. Everybody else is like more. This is what I listen to, and it's like that. On the team, last year I would say either Gabe. Gabe. I would say Gabe.
Good.
And no matter what he put on, it was tough.
Uh, best dressed.
You asking good questions right now. Tyler.
Worst dressed.
So worse?
Yeah.
Me.
Not anymore after this season. We're about to talk in
You're
here.
damn right. You're
And
damn
that
right.
fit's gonna I'm gonna have to see them posting you a lot this
I
year.
got you. I got you. Last year was not a good year for me. I wasn't really trying very hard. Like it was bad. But I'm gonna figure it out once I have a closet. We live in a suitcase. I mean, in my defense, I was living out of a suitcase, so it's not all on me. But I have a closet now. I'll be able to put some things together, and I won't be the worst dressed on the team. But I can honestly say I don't like my fits. My fits are kind of
Um,
some
most underrated player. It can be in the NBA or on the Heat, either or.
underrated player. Myself.
Awesome. Player you'd most like to dunk on.
Bam. I gotta get him back. He dunked on me. I
All
gotta
right.
get him back.
Will,
Once I get him back, he can't say nothing.
we'll have to look out for those clips. How about player
Yeah, get him. I'm gonna get him.
player you'd most like to block at the rim?
Bam.
I'm about to start a rivalry between you two.
We have a rivalry. It's a good one. It's a good one. He's big dog. I'm a little homie right now. But like when we get to training camp, it's me and him. Even when I get back to Miami, it's me and him. Yeah, because like that's the goal right there. Like everything Bam does right now is like it's stuff that I want to be able to do. So just seeing him do it at a high efficient level is just like, yeah, it's a good big homie to have because I'm watching him and all his tendencies and stuff like that. So when I go at him, it's just like I'm learning. It's not like I want to like Like it's not no enemy. Like I like iron sharpens iron.
Biggest basketball dream.
Get more rings than Michael Jordan.
Would you rather win the NBA Finals Game 7 on the road or at home?
At the house, at the crib. At the crib. That is, if anybody answers that question the other way, that's crazy.
This is
You want to win at the house? You already there.
sometimes it
Like,
rivalries in other sports. I'll give you an example in Argentina, River and Boca. A lot of people would prefer to win in their biggest rivals stadium to kind of rub it
like
in.
if we went back to the NBA Finals and Denver was there again,
You see, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. But I'd probably still choose Miami because Miami's going crazy. Miami is going crazy. Like we win at the house, payback against the same people that beat us last year. We going crazy. Whole street for a while. I want to be home for that. In Denver, they'd just be mad. They'd just be tight. They'd be like, dang, what happened? But in Miami, we throwing a party. Say Miami.
One word to describe your game.
Dope.
Favorite non-basketball athlete.
Huh. That's it. I don't even watch any other sports. Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, you got to choose Messi.
I don't even watch football.
Damn, especially since he came to Miami too.
I know. I just said one, so it was rapid fire. Yeah, I'm not gonna just be here thinking about who I'm gonna pick. I said, I know this first person.
All right, last one. You got a barbecue at your house. You can invite 3 people. It can be living from the past. Anybody. It doesn't have to be athletes. Doesn't have to be anybody.
Tupac, OG, and Tupac, OG, and Denzel Washington. Yeah.
OG being Udonis Haslem, right?
Yeah. He's a good old head for a party, I would say. He's like he's a perfect old head for a barbecue. Trust me on that one.
All right, so no more rapid fire questions. Just if you have not a parting message, kind of like a warning or just something to say for Heat fans for this upcoming season.
All the thing I gotta say is Heat fans is just get ready because I'm coming.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Orlando, well, thank you for taking the time to speak with me for Heat Nation. Very much appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Look forward to watching you play this season. Best of luck.